Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time, just a quick little flex to start off the video, but this video is going to be a mixture of just content, random content that I've been running. This was an older run of the bishop that I run, 22 mil cap post V4, level 1 V skills, nothing crazy, but just wanted to test out the bursts, see where bishop kind of stacks up. I think before V4 my DPS was probably in the 30s, 40 bill DPM. So that was, without V4, without the rebalances and things like that. And bishop is clearly pretty nice. I would say that with the V1, obviously without maxed V1, the cooldown on the V4 skill is quite long. So I definitely am not even near the peak potential of seeing what the bishop can do. But as far as with this team, it felt noticeable, substantially. And I think the biggest challenge is maximizing that V4, pairing it with DS4 and not getting knocked back. So I think for the most part, I tried to pair V4 with Ethereal Form or Shell for Lotus specifically, so that I knew I wasn't going to get knocked back. So you see here, it's coming off a cooldown shortly, or it already is off a cooldown. And so I was just waiting for DS4 there. Made sure I got out of the way, pop Shell, and used it then. So maximize the burst, and you see the DPS kind of jumped up quite a bit. And I would say playing bishop for post V4 now, the DPS has definitely increased a lot, but I think it's just where they came from that makes it look so much more noticeable, right? They were extremely low on the charts for gear, and now they're sort of just average, maybe a little bit above average DPS wise, burst wise. So just having that big gap jump in general is noticeable. I think I did probably 2.5x, 2.5x, almost three times DPS that I normally do before V4. So it's definitely noticeable, but that is not anything crazy. Like 90 bill DPM feels like a lot for a bishop, but that's not a lot for any other class with 22 mil cap, especially with that short time frame with classes that are burst. So I would say it's good for bishops, but nothing, overpowered per se. But now just some guild content. The Paladin, you see my cap got up above 50 mil. I'm going to have my monthly video where I show kind of all my attempts for the month. Went crazy with if you guys are part of that event in my Discord, you guys saw how many things that I attempted, Chaos, Radiant Exalts, and got pretty lucky. My cap is already up to 50.9, so yeah. Had to test out the Guild Dungeon score. I'm I think 48 below 49 mil. My PR was 3.8 bill. So 3.9 bill, I feel like I can do a little bit better. There was some RNG to it with the pre-casted V4s, but 4 bill, maybe a little bit too high, but still pretty insane to see the jump. And then Demon Slayer, on the other hand, not really sure if I'm playing it correctly. Definitely feel like I'm not, but I pretty much just stayed on my mount to the last second. Decided to stun there for some reason. Pop my snake, pop my V4 here. And yeah, then just spam Demon Awakening, Cerberus Tromp preset, stand in the corner, go crazy. I low-key like that damage skin. Nice change up from my normal Demon Slayer damage skin. Nothing super clean, but just tried it out. It was It was cheap. And I would say that Demon Slayer's 60-second 1 minute burst isn't the best because Demon Awakening is only 30 seconds. So I'm pretty surprised that I got up to 1.7 bill with 27 mil cap. It's definitely above average. Definitely the first 30 seconds is pretty good. But I would say 60 seconds, it drops off significantly the last 30 seconds. But of course, your main skills come back up right after 60 seconds, so it's sort of a give and take. And then finally, I want to finish off with Lucid on the Demon Slayer. This is our first run, our best run as a team, and our first run without minigame. So we were able to skip everything and finally get, as good as it gets from as far as DPS and uptime. And you're going to see Night Lord at the top just absolutely demolishing this. And I ended up dying here. Didn't want to use my iframe for some reason right here, and I just took it to the face. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, Night Lord at the top. Absolutely insane. Yeah. Coming on my class tiers ranking this week, and it's deciding between certain thief classes and just coming up with like a top 10 and which are the best classes is so challenging right now. But Night Lord seems to be hard to keep off of, out of the top 10 for sure. It just seems like such a strong class right now. DPS wise, their burst is absolutely insane. Got lucky right there. But yeah, we were able to get good. Ended up stunning here just to be safe that we got this. Cleanse right here. Another cleanse. Dragon's going to come up. Lucid just went back and forth right here. So that kind of made it nice. We ended up skipping Sickle altogether. Lucid is going more powerful. Dragon. Didn't even say that summoning Dragon banner. But I was able to use my iframe, use all my burst here, maximize it. And you can see the rest of the team was absolutely cranking too. And we were able to, Lucid barely moved here. Man, sometimes I wish if my Paladin was on this team. It would be fun to see what kind of PR I could get on my Paladin. How competitive it would be. But yeah, that was insane. We're going to get one more cleanse right there and pretty much just finish it off through phase 3. So as good as it gets, my DPS wasn't that much higher than normal or, than my previous PR. But yikes, that was a fun one for sure. Pretty insane to see a no minigame Lucid absolutely carried, crushed by some of the top DPS in the game. But this was just a fun little random content here, playing the game, different classes, seeing what's going on, weekly bosses, and just getting more data on how classes are doing, how competitive it is as people start to get better with dealing with the res mechanics and with their classes post V4. But thanks for watching. See you next time. And if you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Discord community. The Echo Clan community is growing, the best community in the game right now. And if you want to take your gameplay to the next level, improve your gameplay, do more damage, do more DPS, you definitely want to subscribe. The first 7 days are free and you're going to get full access to everything in the channel. So you definitely want to check that out. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.